Welcome to the Farm Progress Show 2014. We're here at the Claas booth, and we're with the brand new Xerion that's being launched here at the Farm Progress Show for the first time in North America. The Xerion brand of tractors, it's a unique concept, designed, German engineered, but maintained or changed for the North American farming applications. Xerion comes in three models: the Xerion 5000 at 517 horse, all the way down to the Xerion 4000 at 422 horse, and in between is the Xerion 4500 at 477 horse. These Xerions also come in basically three different packages. The standard package, which is a standard tractor, four-wheel steering, CVT transmission. Well, those aren't really standard, but they're standard to Xerion. But 4 remote hydraulics, standard PTO, standard 3-point hitch, those are all optional. Or you can go to the Prairie package, which is designed for air seeder applications, so it's got higher hydraulic flows, a twin priority system at 72.5 gallons a minute for those dual chute air seeder applications. We also have the Forage package, which is what's behind me here. The Forage package is packaged and designed for applications such as forage pit packing or silage packing, manure hauling applications, slurry and substrate applications, and many other applications around a livestock forage style operation. The Xerion 5000 behind me with the Forage package, we've changed a lot of things compared to what you would find as a Xerion in Europe. Namely, we have duals. In Europe, because of width restrictions and guidelines set down by the various jurisdictions, they can only be at 2.5 to 3 meters wide. Here with duals, we can add that extra width, that extra flotation, that extra traction, and that reducing of compaction that we look for here in North America. But it's not just putting duals on. We've had to change the axles and go from a 4-pinion planetary to a 5-pinion planetary, add a dual steering cylinder on the front axle to get the steering efforts where we need it to be. And oh, by the way, this thing will turn 4.5 foot shorter than any other colored four-wheel drive in the marketplace. Some other things that we did for the Xerion here in North America was we changed our access ladder, because again in Europe the width is a major restriction. So the ladder in Europe is much more forward or vertical. Here we've added this extra North American ladder for it, and that gives us our entrance a lot easier, makes it a lot more comfortable and safe for sure-footed climbing on, even in muddy conditions with muddy boots. We've also changed the hydraulic system to give us a, as I said, 72.5 gallon a minute twin priority flow, so you can set 2 fans independently and they stay rock solid as the rest of your air seeder goes up and down. A couple other things we changed for North America was we opened up the Easy system so that we can add Trimble, Ag Leader, or Ricard. So depending on the farming application and what the farmer currently has in his architecture, it's a simple plug-and-play system on the North American version of Xerion. You'll see on this one we also have the optional turning cab. This cab from the rear position will lift up, spin 180 degrees, and sit back down and become a normal forward-facing cab. In the rear-facing application, if you put a blade on the rear end, a 16-foot, 18-foot blade, it puts you right over the blade, so you've got excellent visibility, so you can see the bunker wall and you can see what kind of a pattern you're laying out and spreading out in your pit packing applications. You can also put a 20-foot snowblower on the back side of it for timing the oil fields, those kind of things up in northern Canada, removing snow all winter long. Excellent visibility, full power through the PTO, getting up to 488 horsepower out of up to a 2.25 inch PTO shaft. It'll handle anything you can throw at it. If 72.5 gallons a minute isn't enough hydraulics, we can also get you 117.5. That is virtually a hydraulic PTO. That can match up with a front 3-point hitch, which is unique in this marketplace. Nobody else has that in this size tractor. And you can do push and pull applications, or you can do dual purpose one-trip application very, very easily. We've also added a much larger drawbar for North America. This drawbar will hold up to 23,000 pounds of vertical load capacity. This is the standard drawbar at 7,000 pounds, and 3-point hitch, which is optional. We've also added the quick hitch and ball ends away from the claw ends that we'd find in Europe. But the heavy-duty drawbar option, if you've got a heavy tow-between air seeder tank, if you've got a large 36 or 40-foot dry manure storage box, easily handle that with this up to a 70 millimeter or 2.5 inch draw pin. Heavier than anything else out there. So, unique features, CVT, rigid frame with full wheel steer, full PTO up to 2.5-inch diameter, power hydraulics. It also has a hydraulic reversing fan for, again, in those pit packing applications, in drier conditions where that front radiator fills with a lot of chaff and debris. Simply push a button and it blows it all out. Reduces all your maintenance time. It also is Tier 4 compliant using only SCR technology. So fluid efficiency, both DEF and fuel, is better than anything else out there.